In this part we are going to learn about animations in CSS. So for that I'm going to take a h1 and I'm going to write hello and go to our style and then take h1, and if I give it a margin left of like say 100 pixel, then we are going to leave 100 pixel space from the left. So if I want to animate this thing, how can we do that? We will start with @ and then type keyframes. Okay, and then we can specify any animation name. So since we are moving left, so we can say animate left or run left, move left. So let's go with move left. It can be anything, again it's up to you. So move left. And now we have two property, that is to and from. So from is the beginning point and to is the ending part of our animation. So in from we are going to write from and then curly braces, and then I'm going to say margin left. We are going to start from 0 pixel and then we need to go to 100 pixels. So margin left 100 pixel, and now we are going to remove this thing here, and now we are going to use our move left animation. So how we can do that? Just go here and type animation and then your animation name, which is move left. So just copy here, and now we are going to specify in how many seconds we want to complete this. So let's say for 3 seconds. So this is, see, you've seen this is the animation, and now we can say some more thing, like if we want this to forever, so we can say infinite. So let's see, once it's reached there, it's again going to go into 0 pixel, and then again it's going and it's going for forever. And now you can also give some easing. Easing is just a way to smooth our animation. So if I say ease in, so a start of our animation is going to be slow, and but it will end at the same pace. If we want a uniform speed, then we can say linear, so it will always be in uniform. So it's not just the margin left property, we can animate many properties in CSS. So now I'm going to show you something really cool. So I will remove everything again and I will write @ keyframes and then our animation name, which is spin in this case. Okay, and now we need to give two property, from and to. We can also give it in percentage, like say 0%, and we can give 100%, that is ending, and you can also give middle percentage, like say 50%, like say 60%, if you want to change. So let's keep it simple and I'm going to use this 2 here. So now I'm going to say transform and then rotate. So we are going to start from 0 degree, okay, and we are going to rotate 360 degree. Okay, so our keyframe animation is ready. Now we can take our h1, okay, and then again I can say animation and animation name, which is spin, and time of second, like say 2 seconds we want to complete. Okay, so now one thing you guys notice, this is happening because if we give it a background color of like say red, this is actually rotating from this point. Okay, we can also change point. So for now we can just change this display to inline block. So I will say display inline block, so that we can rotate, so that we can make it of same width as our text. So now 2 seconds and I can say infinite if I want to keep this going on and on. So you can see it's like going and then stopping, it's like going and then stopping and then restarting. So we can just write linear if we want to go with a uniform speed always, and we can of course adjust the time 1 second, and you can even go faster like 0.2 seconds. This is really cool, right? 0.4 second if you want a little bit slower. So we can also animate multiple properties at once. Suppose I want to spin as well as I want to move this thing. So if we want to rotate this thing while moving, we can use our margin left, or we can use translate property. So we can say, for simplicity I'm going to use margin left. So we can say, okay, start with margin left of 0 pixel, and then once you are at 100%, go with margin left of like say 200 pixel, and this is now going while spinning. So we can do limitless thing with CSS animation, and this is really the basic fundamental of CSS animations. So we can also give more key points. So if I say, okay, so at 50% we want to go first here and then go a little bit down. So we are going to say, okay, at 50% you are going to do this, and at 100% you are going to go margin top of like say 300 pixel. So now see what crazy thing is going on here. So it's now moving first here. If we increase speeds, then we can see little bit clearly what is going on here. So you see, this animation you can give a lot more frames as you want. You can give 70%. So at 70%, suppose I want margin at 70%, I want to change the text color, okay, to white. Okay, so I can say color to #FFF and see what is going on here. At 70%, the color of our text is white, and then it's again black in 100% because we have not specified. 50% we can make it blue. See, CSS animation is really powerful. It's only up to you and up to your curiosity that how you use it. So now I'm going to give a little bit recap. We need to specify start with @keyframes and then animation name and then our keyframes, what we want to animate, how we want things to animate, and then the target thing, which is our h1 in this case, then animation name and then duration, and then number of times you want to repeat it, which is infinite in our case, and then how you want this animation to play start. We are using linear, means it's uniform all the way, so we can give same animation to multiple things as well. So if we have a p tag, okay, the blood coders, okay, so now I see this one is also animating, and this is because we are using margin property to animate things here. That's why it's pushing other element also. So it's not recommended to use margin property as our animation thing. So I'm going to change this, and then I'm going to say translate x0 and remove this one, and I'm going to say translate x 200 pixel, and crazy thing is going on here. Then again we can say margin top. Instead of margin top, we can say translate translate white to like say 300 pixel. So now that is not affecting in a different component on our page. So if we want to give same animation to that p tag, so we can also target that p tag, and I'm going to give it a background color of green so that you guys can see, and then I can just copy this line and I can just go here, and this is going to do that same crazy stuff, and we can have different time as well. This one is going to go a little bit fast. So this is all the basics of CSS animation. I hope you guys understood this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.